The bumps are the sound of a ripe harvest in Salal, north of Doha. But locally grown produce like these aubergines and green peppers are rare in Qatar, a country that's dependent on food imports. Qatar wants to increase domestic food production from 10% to 70% by 2024.
We believe that Qatar can produce the vegetables for the local market without any need to import.
The food security plan also sees Qatar becoming a dominant regional food processing and trade center. The wealthy nation is learning from other dryland countries to try to expand. Today there are about 1,500 of these farms in Qatar, but the government wants to virtually double that number by using semi-arable land like this. It needs to meet the demands of a growing population. Food prices in Qatar have increased by an average of about 5% every year.
Imagine a world with no poverty, with no hunger and no inequality. A world created by you and me, where we can all be who we wanna be. تخيل عالم ما فيه مريض، لكل طفل فرص التعليم. تخيل طبيعة من دون تلويث، نظافة بكل محيط. Yeah, we can make a change, one step at a time. If we start today, the future will be bright. أنا الأوان الآن نحقق حلم سنين، رح ننجح نحنا ومتحدين. Don't you know that time is now? We're leaving no one behind. We're stronger when we're all united. If we all come together, we can make the world better. Whoa, whoa. إيد بإيد نحنا أقوى، نبني المستقبل سوا.
Here are the SDG goals of our project. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. SDG 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities. SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. SDG 13, climate action. And SDG 2, zero hunger. Transform Qatar into an advanced country by 2050, capable of sustaining its own development and high living standard for its population and for the further generations. Why is plantation important to accomplish Qatar's Vision 2030? So, social development under Qatar National Vision 2030 encompasses a system dedicated to the social welfare and protection of all citizens. Social development also means equal educational, employment, and career opportunities for other citizens, regardless of their backgrounds.
Economic development is an essential part of Qatar Vision 2030 as the engine that drives progress by providing better opportunities and better way of life for the country's citizens. Different types of farming techniques used in Qatar. Greenhouse cultivation can ensure the crop production extends throughout the air and requires fewer inputs than the open field production. Hydroponic farming is considered more sustainable than traditional farming as it maximizes the overall output and minimizes the use of space, soil and water. And aquaponic and open field irrigation are different types of farming used.
गवर्नमेंट ने एक स्ट्रैटेजी डेवलप की है जिसको फूड सिक्योरिटी स्ट्रैटेजी कहा जाता है, मजबूत करें। और इसके हम लोग 3 टाइप्स ऑफ फार्मिंग यूज करते हैं। पहला एक्वापोनिक, दूसरा हाइड्रोपोनिक, तीसरा एलईडी फार्मिंग।
We need to visit that part all. but we will start from the vegetable production bar. We are producing the vegetable, all of your favorite vegetable. We are producing that, okay? Producing that starting from the seeds up to the ready fruit can be eaten and can be cooked, okay? So we are bringing the seed like this. This is bean seed. I will come for you all. Okay, this is bean seed. We have different type of seeds like cucumber seed, tomato seed, capsicum seed, pepper. Corn. Okay. Corn also. We have all type of vegetable which you like. We are producing and we have the seed for that. Starting producing that from beans, beans seeds, beans. You know beans? Long beans, bunch, not full. Fasolia. Fasolia. Okay. So after bringing the seed, we are preparing this tray, seedling tray. We are calling that seedling tray, like plant. Seedlings, the definition of seedlings is young plant. We are calling that as a seedling. So this is seedling trays. We are filling that by type of soil. It's not soil, but it's a type of soil. Let me explain for you all. I am telling that for you what type of soil. Okay. This is our soil type. It's not soil, but we are calling that in common name soil. But it's a cocoa beet residual.
How do you grow cocoa beet instead of soil? How?
Cocoa beet residual, not cocoa beet. A cocoa beet is coconut residual. Okay. After composting that, we are using that as a growing media only. Okay. So this is the cocoa beet. This is the cocoa beet, like beet mousse. Okay. And we are mixing that by this white color. This white color we are calling that perlite. We are using that only for aeration and circulation of the water. Okay. Perlite. The white one is perlite. The function for this perlite to make aeration inside the soil, and for draining, to make draining and aeration. Okay. So this is the cocoa beet. It's a coconut. You know coconut?
Yes.
The black one, fiber, exactly. Coconut. After composting that and making as a residual.
Self-sufficient is Qatar in its food supply and how they affect the global market. The Qatar National Food Security Program seeks to implement a strategy for securing 70% of the country's food needs. Qatar has achieved self-sufficiency in fresh broiler chicken to 100%, table eggs to 36%, and red meat to 30%.
The agriculture sector utilizes 91% of all freshwater resources in the state. Aquifers supply 36% of the country's water production, mostly in agriculture.
The first message, who will change? So you have to be the change. So change must start from you. أنا الأبدا لازم أغير من نفسي. يعني لو أنت حافظت على المية وأنت ما حافظتيش على المية إيه اللي يحصل؟ إيه؟ لو حد حافظ وحد ما حافظش على المية إيه اللي يحصل؟ لا لازم نسمعها غلط. لازم the question here, okay, we have to cooperate to save the water. For example, if you save the water and I didn't save the water, what is the result? All of us will lose the water, right? So all of us must cooperate to save the water. Okay, so the first message. Here our message, okay, we have to accelerate to save, solve the problem of water.
Your father's garage, but you need to have LED light to compensate the lack of sun. Okay? Thank you. What's your name?
these books are very
The boxes, no. This is just a container. This is just to have a container for the water and the nutrients. What helps the plants grow are the nutrients and the water, plus the sun. So this is just a container. So you can actually use alternative, if you can think of other alternative containers, that will be good.
This way of growing plants is exactly the way we have seen little kids in city center parkour.
Ah, yes.
Is that the same method?
Yeah, this is the same method, but the only difference is that they grow LED lights. They use LED lights to compensate the absence of the sun because most of those are
Because they are indoor.
Yeah, indoor.
In recent years, more and more Qataris and residents are engaged in home farming. By encouraging farming, the government hopes to make Qatar an even more sustainable nation than it already is.
Community partners are the Year 1 students who gifted us their hand-painted plastic recycled water bottles for our plantation.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम कासिम और हमारी जमात 6B है और हमारा YLP का टॉपिक सस्टेनेबल फूड एंड एग्रीकल्चर है और हम इधर वर्टिकल फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं, सीधे तरीके से हम बाग बना रहे हैं. As responsible global citizens took part in a donation drive by the United Nations to the World Food Program. We played a trivia game called freerice.com, endorsed by the United Nations. For every correct answer, you donate 10 rice grains to the World Food Program.
Donated 11,560 grains.
Donated 1,000 rice grains.
I have donated 90,000 rice grains.
I am a hunger hero and I donated 1 lakh rice grains to the World Food Program.
Take pride for being an engaged and responsible learner by donating the highest number of rice in the UN food program